Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Starcraft 2 game, hosted by yours truly, Alucard, or Nick, and we've got a Protoss versus Protoss game. Yes, we've got Nyx. It's not me, it's a different Nick, or Nyx, yeah. And the top right is the red Protoss player, and then the bottom right we've got a blue wawacrates. SFP wawacrates. How am I going to say that in this game? Wawa. I'll just call him Wawa. Wawa versus Nyx. Who will win? Protoss versus Protoss. Pylon. 9 supply. Very, very standard. Now, one thing that I like to do as a Protoss player is I like to put my pylon up here, or close to that, so that I can spot any probes that might want to come in and throw down some cannons. Because if the probes throw down some cannons in my base or something, then I'm done for. You can't recover from cannons once they're in there. But besides that, I mean, this is good, very good. I mean, both players. I suppose it is a big map too. They would have to scout each other out in order for that to happen. So I guess this is a good placement for a pylon, just because of the map they are on. If it was a, you know, your base is here kind of map, yeah, maybe a little bit closer so you can spot probes and everything. But this works. This will work. Probes are scouting. Gateway is coming up for both players. You can see around 16 supply. They both get their first and second gas. Will Wawa get his gas? It's interesting. You can get 1 gas, 3 probes on it, or you get 2 gas, put about 2 probes on each one. But Nyx just wants to get as much gas as possible out, versus Wawa just wants to get, you know, just 1. Needs more minerals for gateways and everything else. So actually, I kind of like Wawa's style a little bit better. I think this is too many probes. This is a Diamond League match, but they're still better than me. So we'll see. Nyx is attacking the pylon here with a probe. Oh, how awesome would it be if a probe could take one out by itself? Just gonna do some all the zealots out. It's like, hey, you messing with the pylon, you mess with me, bro. And probe's like, no, run away. Gonna be chasing. Oh, look at that, a little bit of a waypoint too on the zealot. I would like to see the zealot just attack scout, you know, you go in to attack, but then, I don't know. Wow, chrono boosting the stalker. I want to think that's a miss chrono boost, because really just the cybernetics core is all that's needed. I mean, just chrono boosting this, that's all you need. Stargate, ooh, scary. Stargate pylon. What's up with the pylon? Why did Wawa put a pylon there? World may never know. Ooh, taking an early Nexus. You know what they say, the first Protoss to expand is usually the loser, but we'll see. Maybe Wawa will prove us all wrong. The reason for Nyx to send that many probes to attack that one pylon is because Nyx might not be ready for a 4-gate because he chrono boosted, and although Nyx does have 3, and I think he's going to go for some DTs possibly. That'll be fun. But DTs are countered by robo-gates from observers. So, but what counters Stargate? You know, I think DTs counter Stargate. I think that's how it goes. Stargate, because I mean, you could get the Oracle out and use the Vision, but that only lasts for so long. It's not an indefinite scout. If it was, I think more people would go for Stargate more often, but it's still a great harassment thing to go for. So yeah, Robo versus Dark Templar Shrine. Also, DTs are cheaper, so getting what are they called? those big blue units that fight. Why can't I think of the name? I don't know. I'm having a brain fart. Can't quite think of unit names right now, but oh, it's bugging me now. But yeah, you can get a lot of the stronger units for the Protoss for cheaper, since Dark Templar are cheaper now in Heart of the Swarm. Everything's a little bit cheaper. Little observer action going on here. Let's check out the vision here. This is Nick's vision. Oh, DTs are out and about, and this is the vision of Wawa. DTs have been spotted by the observer. Oh, they're gonna get shut down. All those DTs. Oh, that's hard. It's gonna be hard to recover from because that has to do a complete tech switch now. Or you could just go into the other type of unit I'm trying to think of the name of. I think the only reason I can't think of it is because I don't use that unit that often, as much as I maybe should. But regardless, I'd like to see what happens next here. Oh, and you will notice too that this early base got canceled or something too. I think Wawa smells weakness, so Wawa's going to come in and exploit. It's going to attack. There are no sentries. Ah, there we go. Archon. Wow. Could not think of the name for the life of me. But because of the mothership can attack the high ground, there's no sentries, so could just walk right up and go for an all-in if Wawa wants to. And I think that's what Wawa's going to do here. But there's an Archon. We'll let Archon get the better. If we do Photon... Oh, it did the Photon Overcharge on the base, so if these units come close, they will get attacked. I think he should have waited to react on that, because now he has to wait until he has another 100 energy. Mothership Core currently has 67 energy, and honestly, I'm not sure what Wawa's doing. I mean, I suppose he doesn't want to get too close because of that photon overcharge. Because of the photon overcharge, but yeah, no, this is exactly what Wawa needs to do. So just pick, harass, harass. Comes in the big attack. 1-time warp coming in for Nyx. 2-time warps coming out for Wawa. And Zealots are just taking apart all the stalkers that Wawa has. Wawa's forced to retreat. Archon's double Archon from Nyx. Oh, they're so good. 5 kills on that Archon. 2 on that one. Both Archons looking in good shape. Archon's not a bad unit. It's a unit I should probably go for more of. But Wawa's just going to stand on the front door of Nyx and wait until Nyx actually comes out to attack. Wawa's now going to back off. Oh, still going to stay there, maybe. Just testing the waters. Doesn't want to. Yeah, Wawa's trying to kite all the units. Doing a great job. The more aggressive you are, the more likely you are to win, right? Just can't over-aggress and lose your whole army. That's all you gotta do to be good at this game. Just don't over-aggress, you know. Oh, look at that patrol. The Observer Patrol. 2 Stargates coming out here. What are we making? Let's see. Do Void Rays counter Archons? What counters an Archon? I mean, that's a good question. What counters an Archon? Colossi. Anything ground, I'd just say Colossus, and then anything air will counter Colossus. But that's the only thing I can think of. So then why is Stargate being made? You know, I think the reason for it is so that you can gain more map control. Because having air vision is crucial. Look at that, and our friend Nyx is making air units too. Kind of interesting. Sending zealots up from the main base. Or the how's the saturation? Also, another thing to note: 21 to 11. You want to evenly saturate your bases instead of so that way you can just produce units instead of having them come from here all the way over here because you're losing mining time. Just automatically put these guys over here, keep them even, and keep the waypoints at the main so that they can get better saturated. I'm not a diamond player, but I've noticed that it works better to do that. You'll notice Grandmaster players that do that too. So it's not just me just saying, oh, you should do this. It's just proven to, if you can even out the number of workers on each base, you will do better. And the players that have the best management of their workers usually do the best too. But then why am I not? And yeah, no, I say okay. Pylon. Wonder if Nyx is gonna do any warp-ins with that pylon. But really, the pylon was for the DTs earlier. Those got shut down because of the observer. But you can see that there's no observer at the main. Oh, just kidding. Right there. So DTs would be a bad choice. There's an observer right here from Wawa. Wawa can see all of Nyx's composition. And how will Wawa respond? Wawa will respond with upgrades and Blink Stalker. Blink Stalker versus Archon. I don't know. Archon's pretty powerful. Oh, Zealots are powerful too, right? No. Oh, those are Nyx's. This is Nyx. Nyx wants to attack. Look at all these Zealots. One photon cannon. What are these Zealots doing? They're ready to go search for a third. Opponent third. But yeah, here comes Wawa's attacking force. Archons are going to take out all the Zealots. Stalkers are coming in to try to take out Void Rays. And oh wow, Wawa just left the game. How did that happen? Wawa was ahead, it seemed like, the whole entire game. And at the very end there, Nyx just took the game. Holy cow. Holy cow. Archons, I'm telling you, they're beasts. You don't mess with the Archon. Yeah, I mean, Archon Void Ray, I mean, really, what it came down to is Wawa had no main type of unit. I mean, Void, what did Wawa have? Wawa had Stalkers, Zealots, and I think that was it. I didn't see any other units from Wawa. Had a bunch of observers, didn't make any immortals or colossuses. Would have needed them to fight this kind of thing. And yeah, it was very interesting. And you can see the resources unspent. Look at all this gas not spent. 12,000 gas just sitting there. I mean, it's okay for gas and minerals to sit there once you're max supply, but when you're not max supply, it is so important to spend these at all times. And even Nyx didn't spend every bit of resource possible. But anyways, yeah, I thought this was a good game. Hopefully you guys learned something from it again. And as always, have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.